Welcome, everybody, to your MARIGOLD New Year's Golden Garden 2025 Days 7 and 8 live reactions. We've got a grand total of 4 matches to react to today. It's two from each show, the 7th and the 11th, February 7th and 11th of 2025. And we are going to be starting out here with the opening match to the February 7th show, which I actually am struggling to remember. I think it's now Ishikawa versus Yoko Sakimura. That's right. We like Ishikawa. She's cool to a certain degree, and Sakimura is a very promising rookie. So we wanted to watch this. Check this out. Then we're going to do the main event, which is Yuzuki defending the super flyweight title against Misa. That should be a lot of fun too. John, if you're ready at 3 minutes 40 seconds, I can count us down and we can get into this thing.
Oh, you can count us down. Absolutely.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I think what you and I find so interesting about Sakimura, first of all, she has one of the more distinctive looks in Gold with the height and everything else.
Yeah, the
And
leg length.
I have to credit you because you have a very discerning eye when you've watched talent, even for a few matches. And you've noticed that Sakimura, this might not be the best term, but her psychology, in a broad manner of speaking, she's very opportunistic in that ring. She sees an opening, she will take it. And so I know that Marigold, it's weird with Marigold because we still don't have factions. I still don't think we have very set identities for a lot of people. There's like a sense of fluidity still in Marigold all this time later. But if you really wanted to do well-defined heels, Sakimura has the look and the attitude. I think she could be a top heel in Marigold if they really pushed her that way. But again, I know that's kind of contra Joshi culture. So it'll be interesting to see how it all shakes out and where she ends up. Here comes now Ishikawa. Another interesting one where the in-ring is definitely solid. We know her as being the Tam impersonator. And I think just trying to find her own way in Mother Gold. So I'm thinking Ishikawa just wins this, but it should be a fun contest. See the fans clapping along for her there.
Yeah. How about them apples?
Yes.
Yoo-hoo!
Going to be an interesting, I won't even really necessarily say contrast of styles because we know Ishikawa is kind of an understated power game.
Yeah.
Sakimoto, she's not so much a power wrestler. She seems more ground and strikes. There's the bell.
Good call. Thank you for pointing that out, my friend.
Thank you for existing.
Yeah, you too.
And here we go.
Yeah.
You know, brother, we're in February now. Before you know it, I mean, I know we're still a ways off. Don't get me wrong, but we'll be talking about the second ever Dream Star Grand Prix, and you had to imagine these women would love a spot in that tournament for no other reason the exposure and the experience. Ishikawa, I don't know if she was in the first one. I want to assume that she was. I know we skipped matches sometimes, but Sakimura certainly isn't because she's a more recent talent. So she'd love to impress. Maybe get a spot in there this year.
I
Still hoping
love
Rey Esteto gets in there.
I love the way you phrase that with the exposure and the experience. It's like they got to pick up the EXP, and it applies to both.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because look, I have no pretense that either of these women would be a winner. Maybe we would talk about that in year like 4 or 5 of their careers. At least in Marigold. Waist lock there by Ishikawa, Sakimura stuffing the attempt. But no, I think you get in an environment like that. Look, I mean, how much has Hanan grown just from the 5 stars that she's been in over in Stardom? I mean, this year she did so well. She made it almost made it to the finals this year or
Yep.
this past year. Um, those tournaments can really put you on a good trajectory. And again, I know we're a ways off and I am really getting ahead of myself, but just seeing the singles match, like every win matters. You want an opportunity,
I
you
mean,
got to
dude,
start winning.
here's a real fun question for you. Who
Sure.
comprised the finals of the Dream Star this past year?
I mean, my Sakurai and Utami.
Our current United National and World Champions.
Excellent point. Excellent point. Look at you bringing it all together. God, your face is magnificent. Fuck. As Ishikawa now with the side headlock. But I mean, you're absolutely right, partner. I mean, having that kind of performance, getting in those kinds of opportunities, it really puts your career trajectory in a strong place. I mean, there's no other way to really say it. Nice shoulder block there by Ishikawa, elbow drop there,
I'm
hooks the leg.
very curious if we're going to have any kind of like qualifying matches or a qualifying tournament or any kind of qualifiers in general for the Dream Star this summer. I'm curious. We are a long ways away from it. I'm also curious what kind of sort of like annual events we're going to start having this year that we didn't have an opportunity to have last year because again we got to remember Monty Gold only started in I believe May of last year. So I'm wondering what potential events we might have throughout the first 4 or 5 months of the year this year that they wouldn't have had the opportunity to do last year because they didn't fucking exist yet.
Yeah.
Like I know Rossi loves to do Golden Week stuff, and that usually I believe takes place in May. And there wasn't anything like that last year, so I'm wondering if we'll get some fun Golden Week stuff this year later, there, in a few months.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, because in Stardom, Rossi always did Golden Week special shows where he would literally let each unit book a show of their own, like where you would have Oedo Tai book a show for themselves, like they would book an Oedo Tai show, and that's literally how B Priestley won the World of Stardom Championship because Oedo Tai booked a show where they put B Priestley in a world title match, and she fucking won it. So
Yes.
yeah, they would let the factions book a show for themselves each. And it was perfectly fair because each one of the factions got an opportunity to do it. And like the babyface silly factions would each do like fun, silly shit, like fucking, Rochambeau and like, rubber sword fights and ring racing and stuff like that. But then like you'd get the heel faction and they'd be like, nah, we're not fucking around like that. We want a world title shot, and they'd win the world title off of it. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering if Rossi is going to go back to that because I think the last year that they did that was the year before the Bushiroad buyout. So I'm really genuinely hoping that because he brought back Mask Fiesta, and the last year that Mask Fiesta happened was the right before the Bushiroad buyout as well. So I'm thinking we might be going back to that kind of format.
That would be really cool. If that was the case. Drop kick by Sakimura. Nice drop kick. Ishikawa.
Sakimura is an athlete, man. She is an athletic woman.
I'm noticing though one leg is really connecting, the other one's kind of falling off. She might want to just switch up to single leg drop kicks. I don't know. It's going to be interesting how
They
the
are
offense really
almost
gets
single
going.
leg drop kicks. I don't know if it's intentional or if it's kind of like just kind of happening that way, but it definitely looks like they are single leg drop kicks.
That most recent one definitely looked intentional, so I think she understands, like with her height and everything, she's better off with single leg drop kicks. And forearms there off the ropes
There we
again.
go. That was a
That
shotgun.
was a beautiful one.
That was a shotgun drop kick. It looked like to me at least.
Absolutely, too. Yeah, Sakimura is going to be special when she's really able to polish herself and get it all together, man. This is
Yeah,
going to be interesting. Hooks both legs.
she's got a lot going for her.
She does. Tried to get that submission there, that Koji clutch, I believe that she does. Ishikawa evading it.
Yeah, grounded.
Yes,
Sort of
absolutely.
an upside down variation of the cozy clutch. You don't really see anyone else do that.
No, you do not. Telling you, I mean, Yamaoka, Sakimura. We've got, more people are starting to come in. I still think that roster needs to be fattened up also with veterans to kind
I
of
was
bring
gonna
the
say
rookies
we
up to
need
speed.
main event. We need like established main eventers, man. That's why like part of me is even kind of hoping that B comes over because just having someone else that can really go in the ring would be a really nice addition to the roster.
And also just for the backstage culture and everything, just to bring these women up to speed, like, quicker. Because, like, I don't envy Utami's position in the company right now.
Right.
Because, like, she's the world champion, but I bet they're also leaning really hard on her for, like, the guidance and stuff. And part of me, like, Utami's a fucking sweetheart, so she's going to want to help everybody, but she's
Yeah.
still just one person. You
Yeah.
need more veterans in there.
Yeah.
And Ishikawa scoops it. No! Nice inside cradle, too. Kick out.
Yeah, we are in firm agreement on that, my friend.
Two. Well, I'm glad this team's always at its best when it's unified.
Your face is at its best when it's unified with my face.
That is honestly so true.
I really thought you were gonna say so creepy, and I was prepared to just take it. But
No.
thank you for not breaking my heart.
No, in Rocket League, you'll be taking something else later, but, don't worry.
Wow. Okay. Good to know.
Hashtag protect your tailpipe. And Ishikawa there gets to the ropes. And scoop slam. She's going to connect this time. This is a very firm, concentrated scoop slam. Goes down with it into the cover. Oh, that's just it. Wow. Okay, that felt a little bit abrupt, but I'll take it, I guess.
Solid showing from Sakimura and a solid win for Ishikawa.
Yeah.
More. There you go. All right, bud, you ready to move on to our second match in the main event of this show? Yuzuki defending against Misa.
Yes. What's our next timestamp, bud?
1 hour, 38 minutes even.
Okay. Okay. Da, 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 da. All right, I'm there.
Awesome. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hooray!
Your face.
Yeah, Super Flyweight Championship on the line. Yuzuki defending against the perpetual hunter, Misa Matsui. And I say that because this is her third shot at this championship. She got to challenge for it when the inaugural champion was being determined. She got to challenge for it again at some point during Shozuki's reign. And now she's challenging here in Yuzuki's second title defense. One has to wonder if Misa is going to go down as the Osmi slash Kid slash Hazuki. I mean, Kid obviously did end her hunt. She is the current Wonder of Stardom champion. But if she is going to be the Osmi and Hazuki, I guess, in this case, of the flyweight division. Or she could put that all to bed tonight and really like upset Yuzuki and give her a much shorter reign than I think any of us anticipated. I am very, very curious how Yuzuki will respond to the challenge of Misa.
Yuzuki wearing the old QQ style mask. You love to see it.
Yeah.
Do we think in an alternate timeline where Rossi doesn't sell to Bushi Road but still finds Yuzuki and trains her, or gets her trained, I should say, that she ends up being a member of QQ at some point?
I definitely think so. Yuzuki just has that confidence, that aura that I think a Queen's Quest of old definitely would have gravitated towards. And I can tell you, she takes so much pride and is so passionate about being the super flyweight champion. And Misa, she shouldn't look past her because didn't she even pin Yuzuki in a tag match recently? I feel like she did. I know it's been a while since we've been able to check in with Marigold,
What was the
but I feel
question?
like that's. So, I would say that again,
I
sir.
didn't hear what you said. What?
I'm just trying to remember. Is one reason why we're having this match because Misa pinned Yuzuki in a tag match? I feel like
Yeah,
she did,
I think she might have even
and
several times, even honestly.
I know for a fact at least one tag match she pinned Yuzuki, and so Yuzuki knows all this to say, right? The only reason I asked was to really set up this point. Yuzuki knows she can't look past Misa today. Misa has proven she can beat her in a tag team context. One on one's a lot different for both sides because, when you get to that ninth inning and your gas tank is sputtering close to E, you can't look in the corner and see somebody waiting for you. You got to dig down deep, find those reserves you may have thought you didn't have, and gut through it. So how bad does Misa want to be the super flyweight champion? Because Yuzuki is going to really make sure she asks her that question today. She's going to push her to her limit. Yuzuki looking ready.
Bell.
Oh, here we go. And already Yuzuki using that speed kick to the gut of Misa. Cartwheel by Misa. Misa with new attire today, by the way, as well. Nice arm drag by the champion. Crazy to think, partner, this is only Yuzuki's second title defense. But, she got through her first one. And we really just got to see. I think this time though, I really feel like her medal is going to be tested in a whole different way. As Misa now just all over Yuzuki. Something to wonder too, to play armchair psychologist for a second. If there's a little bit of resentment and maybe even envy on the part of Misa, not just for the fact that Yuzuki's the champion. I mean, that's reason enough, right? But for the idea that it was Yuzuki that ended Shozuki's reign and not Misa, when it seemed like Misa and Shozuki were becoming the defining rivalry of the super flyweight division. And you see Utami there at ringside. I think she's actually serving as the corner person for Yuzuki. We know Yuzuki and Utami have been tag teaming a bit more lately, so that's
Yep.
very interesting.
Yeah, Utami is very much sort of like a mentor figure in Marigold. She has had, I won't say prominent, but relatively successful tag teams with, I would argue, the two most prominent and promising young talents on the roster in Koki and Yuzuki.
And you think of Koki, and it's funny you mention her name because I was thinking about her while you were talking, about like Utami's kind of role. And Koki has got to be chomping at the bit. It's going to be a bit before we see her again, but she has really got to be itching to get back in the mix because you're seeing these women like Misa, like Yuzuki, really step up and want to show that Marigold is their home and they're making their place. They're taking their spot in Marigold. As Misa now trying to draw on crowd support here. Ice head scissors. What a single leg kick right to the face. Nice drop kick. Oh, Kips up.
Wow.
Drop kick there. Misa gets her foot on the rope. Great awareness there by Misa to know where she was. I'll say I don't know how these athletes do it because you get me in any kind of hold, I'm going to completely abandon my surroundings mentally and not even know where I am. The idea that they can keep the calm and the focus to say, wait, this rope is only a few inches behind me. That's crazy. And the choking her with the shin here is Yuzuki. And partner, I don't know if you'd co-sign with me on this. I feel like Yuzuki's definitely tapped into her aggression more since becoming the champion. She definitely, I think, moves with a bit more spiritedness in the sense of, this is my fucking ring when I'm in here. Oh, what a knee there by Misa. Duck, roll up. Look how she grabs the leg though for the stretch from for beautiful by Misa. Well done, sequential offense by the challenger. And she's really got it locked in. She's even got it locked in deeper now with the hands clasped. I think this is the first time in this match Yuzuki has felt really compromised here. She's got to get to the ropes. Misa's hands, she unlocked those hands. I would try and reclasp him again, and Yuzuki does get to the ropes. But has the damage been done to the knee? Oh man, knee right in the corner there. Yuzuki in a bad way. Oh, Uranage there. Yuzuki now. Gotta wonder if Yuzuki is a fan of the Rock, 'cause that was a straight up like rock bottom. There wasn't really any spin on that Uranage. And kick out there by Misa. Kicking the rope there. Misa now off the ropes. No. Low bridge there by Yuzuki. Nice drop kick. Misa out to the floor. Now, this gives the champion not only a reprieve from the challenger, it also creates that separation, which I thought Yuzuki might have tried to use for a dive. Instead, just goes out of the ring. I don't know though. That knee from that stretch mark could still be feeling it. So you know what? I can appreciate the champion's more conservative temperament as far as what she's willing to expend right now at this stage of the match. Big kick there. The lineage of the Super Flyweight Championship slowly coming together. Yuzuki, obviously the second ever champion. Natsumi Shozuki, the first. Misa lost out on being the first ever. She could settle for being third if she wins here tonight. I feel like Shozuki really got that championship off to a wonderful start, had a great reign. Yuzuki looking to surpass it and go beyond it. Oh, but Misa DDT from the apron. Apron hung DDT
God
down
damn.
to the floor. Yeah, that
Misa's developing a little bit of a killer instinct that she didn't have before, isn't she?
I think, brother, again, this is her third time by my count vying for the title. And I think at that point, that desperation starts to creep in just a little bit. We saw the stretch from floor earlier. Now the apron hung DDT. You're right. I mean, that killer instinct, I think, is a perfect phrase. I think you nailed it. As Yuzuki now stunned but up. And Misa, maybe thinking crossbody. Yes. God, imagine having the perspective of Yuzuki as you watch a whole human person jump on you. I'd be terrified.
Just from behind, between the gear and the hair, Misa looked a lot like Azumi there. That was interesting.
Yes. Nice Busaiku there, too.
Which
Kick out.
also makes a lot of sense because I believe Misa is DBK's favorite in Marigold.
Ah, well, look at that.
Nice single leg. That was almost like a Michinoku driver or a Falcon Arrow, I guess.
Wouldn't count by the champion there.
Damn, Yuzuki going all out.
Yuzuki feeling defiant. Forearm there. Forearm by Yuzuki. Forearm by Misa. What a kick there.
What a forearm there by Yuzuki.
What a suplex by the champion. Kick out. Yuzuki again back in this like crossface here on Misa. Yuzuki now going to scale to the top rope potentially. Now looking to go for the cover here. Or the drop kick
2
too.
no.
Kick out. Yuzuki trying to stay in it to the throat slit there. She's wanting to end it here. Kick out. And now Misa looking for her chance. Scoop slam. That was very close to the corner. And yes, she's looking to make the ascent here.
Double stomp.
Oh
Wow.
my God, she got all of it.
That was nasty. Sheesh.
Check out. She was able to hook the leg a little late on that pin attempt, but I don't think it would have mattered. What matters now is she's got to stay on the champion.
That's a magistral cradle right there. And a 2 count.
Kick out. Close near fall, though. Champion's starting to feel like she's in trouble a little bit.
What a Busaiku. Misa bringing the heat. Oh my God, that suplex.
Go.
2 count.
Oh,
Wow.
kick out.
That was a Starlight Kid suplex with the legs crossed and stuff.
Yes, indeed.
Does she have a name for that? I don't think she does she?
I don't think she does. No.
Oh, wow. Nice dropkick there by Misa. Jesus Christ. That super kick by Yuzuki was nasty.
Only with that straight jacket. No.
Ducks in a forearm.
Forearm. Looking forward again.
Oh
Got
my
it. Is that going to
God.
do it?
Nope.
Oh, near fall, but no.
Yuzuki stunned from that. Stunned, but not stun locked. She is back on the move and back on offense. Over the knee
She should
backbreaker.
be.
That was like a Sonata style backbreaker, and she goes for the bottom rope moonsault and the middle rope moonsault. Are you kidding me? Is she going to go for the trifecta? Is she going to go to the top rope?
This is how she beat Shozuki.
And she nails it. That's going to do it.
That's it. Retention.
1, 2, 3. There it is.
Damn.
Talk about an ultra finisher.
Yes.
The moonsault trifecta.
Yes.
I love that she does like this Sonata style backbreaker to set it up too. God,
I
I
agree.
missed Sonata.
I love when you can see certain influences in other people's work because it's like, are you a fan of that person? Or is it just like, you were just like, oh, it's a good idea?
Yeah. Right here. There you go. Okay. Uh, are we ready to get into our next show, bud? Or are we going to wait and see if someone comes out to challenge Yuzuki next?
I'm just gonna fast forward real quick to see. I doubt it because nobody came out because there
All
was
right.
so little time left on the show. Yeah, I figured. So what's our opening timestamp for this show, brother?
Our opening timestamp for the February 11th show is 36:25. We have two back-to-back matches here, so that's the only, really the only relevant timestamp for this one because we're not going to worry about like skipping to the next match after this one.
Right.
So
Yes,
36:25.
I am there and I'm ready.
God, you're the best. You're just the wonderfulest.
It's funny we weren't talking about your face.
We weren't.
Well, I mean, I feel like it would be more appropriate if we were, given the things you said. Is my point. It's like, oh, you said all this stuff about me, but we're not talking about your face. So what are we saying all this stuff for? But yeah, I'm ready when you are.
So I'm getting a weird message on my TV about my Chromecast.
I see.
It says weak or no signal. And then it says check your input connection to make sure your device is on. Try changing the HDMI format. Huh. I think so, yeah. I think I am gonna just so that I don't have to like undo my headphones and go over to the TV myself. My mom's right here. She's gonna unplug my Chromecast and then plug it back in.
Okay.
What, mom? I stopped casting. That's why that did that. Yeah, it's the little tiny. Yeah, exactly. Both. Unplug it from both sides. Yeah. I think we've dealt with this before. I think, really truthfully, I think I just need a new Chromecast or something along those lines, honestly. I don't,
Right.
honestly, I really don't know. Because I mean, John, I've told you before, I've been thinking about and looking into getting a new, like a box for my TV. Like I'm thinking about getting an NVIDIA Shield TV Pro.
Yes, yes, you were telling me that yesterday, actually. Yeah.
I don't know for sure if I would be able to use like Chromecast on that or not. So, wait, here, this might help. Did that help? Okay. All right. Well, Chromecast has been plugged back in now. So I am going to attempt to use it again. Now, the good news is I don't have that message anymore. And even more good news is my video casted right away. So it looks like we're good to go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. I know you just said something, but I think that Chris cut you off. What did you say there, bud?
I said, "Excellent. I'm happy to hear all this." And yeah, I went.
Okay. Awesome. Wonderful. Everything's great.
So, partner, how do you feel about this team of Mirai and Chica?
I really like this team actually because if you think about it, in Stardom, Mirai was goddess champs with Ami Sourei. And I think Chica has some favorable comparisons that you can make between her and Ami Sourei. I think Ami was more fundamentally sound than Chica, but there are enough things that they have in common that I think that this can be a very effective team.
Yes.
I mean, Ami and Mirai aren't they even multiple time goddess champs?
Yes. I think they were two-time Gaza's champs.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find that actually. Ami Sourei titles. No, actually, it turns out I'm wrong about that. We both are. They only held the titles one time, and it was a 63-day reign. I did not realize that. I think we might have been thinking about their artist run with Shuri as a
Maybe,
trio,
yeah.
but as it
Yeah.
turns out, yeah, as a tag team, they held the goddesses titles for 63 days. And if I remember correctly, they beat and lost to the same team. Oh no, that's right. They lost to um, Mariah and Mina. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You know what? They didn't even beat the team that I thought. I thought that they were like bookended by FWC reigns. I thought that they beat FWC and then lost FWC, but no, they beat Nana and you by countout. Remember
Yes, yes.
on that amazing like pay-per-view of the year quality show where like Restart won and Mayu beat Mercedes for the IWGP title and Tam beat Julia for the world title and like Mina beat Saya for the Wonder. Like that was like the show of the year by miles. It was fantastic.
Yes.
And we were like so excited too because the tag team name of Mirai and Ami was like the new generation or something like that, new eras or something like that.
Yeah, new eras. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they won. And then the Kairi Natsupoi Ano team of again the name of their team was Restart, and they won. So we had a team called the New Eras and a team called Restart winning, and we had an entirely new trio of major world like singles champions. and it felt like this huge big deal, like fresh start for Stardom, and like all of it basically got reversed within a month or two.
Yes.
Like the new eras lost their titles to Club Venus, which we love Club Venus, but like they only lost their titles to Club Venus a couple months later because of the fact that Mina lost the Wonder title to Tamantha like a month later,
Yes.
and Restart only held the artist titles for like a little over a month before losing them to the worst possible option for Julia to team with in DDM, which is Sakurai and Tekla. Ugh. Oh God, that show, dude, I think that was like that show specifically is like the peak Stardom for me. That's the peak. Like that right there. That show was Stardom's peak right there, and it only went downhill afterwards.
Yes.
It's crazy. Here we go. We've got Sakurai and Miku versus Chika and Mirai, and Chika and Mirai both want to start the match badly. It looks like. I think Mirai might concede the ground to Chika.
Chica.
I think Chica wants Sakurai. Are they gonna build the Chica challenging Sakurai for the fucking United National title to pad out Sakurai's reign? God damn it! Fuck!
I mean, Bell. They
Thank you.
probably will, partner.
Did you know that Sakurai already defended her United National title against someone?
Yes, because remember, she defended against Nagisa. That I know. I don't know about anybody else, though.
Oh, she had another title defense more recently that we're not gonna watch.
It was against who?
Actually, I shouldn't say that because that match I don't think has actually happened yet, but it is coming very soon if it hasn't happened already. Let me see if I can find uh, an answer to whether it happened already or if it's just happening soon. Okay, no, it hasn't happened yet, but they did have a press conference for it. So she's going to be defending it against Chan Yoda.
That's right. I read that in the Marigold channel of the disc. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So she's going to be defending it against Chan Yoda, and now I'm assuming at this point that they're building up to her defending it against Chika Goto. We're probably looking at this Sakurai reign lasting at minimum until April, and I hate every fucking thing about that.
I just want to say, even though I did literally nothing wrong, that I am sorry, and we'll
You
get through
don't
it together.
even need to be forgiven because you already know that you did nothing wrong. So you're beautiful.
You're beautiful. We'll
Your
get through it
face
together,
is
bud.
beautiful, god damn it.
Okay, I'll concede. But no, we'll get through it together. I kind of have similar worries for Utami's reign. I'm ready for that to pick up too. Um,
Who yeah, because we know Utami's been defending against like all of the big ladies. Like she defended against Tank. She defended I think she did defend it against Megaton, right?
dead, yes,
I'm waiting for her to have the Bozilla defense, because that feels like what they're building up to.
yes.
Oh wait, no, she didn't defend it against Megaton. That must have just been a random singles match, and I guess Utami just kind of took care of business.
Well, that's good.
So her only defense so far was against Tank. She has had two singles matches since then against Megaton, as we addressed, and Minami Yuki, which I believe was just on the show that we just watched, the February 7th show.
I,
But yeah, I am waiting for the Bozilla defense. That feels inevitable at this point. I think I saw something from that press conference of Bozilla and Mirai might be having a match that might even be like a contendership thing for Utami's title.
See, either one of those women winning, like I'm good.
Yeah.
You know?
I think Bozilla would feel a lot more like filler than Mirai, but Bozilla also feels inevitable. So I'm like, yes, do that first, get it out of the way. Then we can move on to like the real slate of contenders. Like we can do Mirai, we can do Miku, we can do Shozuki, we can do Nagisa. Like we've got options. Maybe
Yes.
even like a Sari rematch at one point would not upset anyone, I don't
No, not at all.
think. Not with how great their first few matches have been. And I include tag matches when I say first few.
Yeah, no, I mean, like you said, brother, we got options, and I really want Monagold to start using them because we've already have Sakurai as United National Champion, and neither one of us like her, so we need to start eating out here.
And we're back.
We only got one message in the chat. I'm assuming he's gone by now. I don't know, but Abel had said, "I hope these matches are less one-sided than the game that happened last Sunday during the Kendrick concert."
Oh, Abel's so wonderful. Abel, you're the best. I
I'm the
hope you are
luckiest
still
father in
here.
the fucking world.
Yeah. Oh man.
Saka's probably looking at Mirai like, "Why are you doing this to me? We were tag team champions together." And Mirai's just like, "I know. It was the worst time of my fucking life."
Oh man. That was squeaky.
It was, and it didn't even come from me. What the fuck?
Wow. Oh god. Wow. Sakurai's stronger than Mirai now? Fuck off.
I feel like every day is just a struggle for you and I to try and find reasons to not dissociate, and then we just do it a little bit anyway, as a treat. Uh, was the sigh because of how close to home my diagnosis was? Uh, Miko
I
Awano
think
going
I've
after
reached the
me.
point that I can't tell when I am and when I'm not dissociating.
As your friend, I'm concerned, but also as your friend, I get it.
Yeah. Like, what does it really mean to dissociate if not to just live your life normally
Yeah,
under global capitalism and an oppressive regime?
yes, indeed. We have both of those. Leg pick. Fuck you. Oh, nice escape, Mirai. Look at Mirai. She said "fuck you" too, but with a counter. Oh, damn it. I love chain wrestling and I love counter wrestling, and they're gonna have Sakurai do it with people, and it's gonna make me hate it. Technical wrestler too. Don't you insult the fucking skill of actually great technical wrestlers in the past, from Kurt Angle to Eddie Guerrero to fucking
What?
Shibata. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Why now Mirai being like, "fuck you, I could do an STF too." Yes, Mirai. Uh, chop, kick. By Sakurai.
Sakurai.
Sucks.
I mean, we could just call her Sakurai.
Oh my god, the efficiency. Fuck. God, we're amazing.
Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I I tend not to believe things that I believe about myself until I hear them from an external source.
Not only am I an external source, as far as I'm concerned, I'm the external source.
See, but you are so close to me that you've become an internal source.
My god, I've upgraded.
Upgraded or downgraded, depending on how you look at it, I guess. I don't know.
That is fair. Thank you for keeping me in line, by the way. My enthusiasm was about to go through the roof, and you just made sure to be like, no, the ground.
What?
When you were like upgrade or downgrade, depending on how you look at it, because I was
Well,
depending on looking at it as an upgrade, but then you showed me that there are other options, and that allowed me to temper myself. So
okay. Well, I mean, I didn't mean to disappoint you.
no, you've no, never, never. Look at, I will say, man, I like Bozilla, and her versus Utami would be fire, but Mirai has been stepping the fuck up. I low key want her to beat Bozilla, if I'm perfectly honest. But then again, if you're a Mirai fan and you want her to be the next champion, it'd probably be better for you if Bozilla won, because then Mirai would get her title shot later, and then a greater likelihood of her actually beating Utami. And these collisions now between her and Miku. Mirai exploding out of the corner with the shoulder block. Chico wants in.
Oh my goodness. There's so much
Driving
going
Miku's
on.
face into the canvas.
I know, right? What the poop? Where's that pull I did?
Miku now gonna ascend. Over the swing. Miku escapes. Roll up. Cack out.
Good swing there by Chica. Not bad.
Indeed.
Also, I have to point out, Chika Goto's hair right now looks exactly the same that Mina Shirakawa's did when she returned from her US excursion at the beginning of 2023.
Yes.
Remember when she first debuted with Club Venus and like first brought Mariah and Zoe out?
I believe so.
It's literally the exact same haircut and even color and everything. Like it's exactly the same. Whoa,
And
holy shit, that
what
boot.
a boot.
God. Oh my god. You know, I'm starting to wonder if maybe my Sakurai's boots look so good because they're not fucking worked. They're actually just fucking shoot boots to the face.
Yeah.
Good lord. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Mirai. Christ.
Throw there. What a boot. Starting to wonder if this is going to go to a TLD. Duck. Sakurai waist lock. Look at Chica elbowing out. Check out. Lariat there. Double lariat there.
Oh my god, another huge boot there by Sakurai. Jesus.
Sakurai looking to end this here.
That was an STO, right? I couldn't
Yes,
tell.
it was.
Yeah, okay.
Follow through STO. Kick out by Chica, though. Chica not to be denied. Yeah, I'm really thinking TLD here, man. Unless this is going to be the tap out here. No! Mirai bailing out Chica. Mirai was thinking, or excuse me, Sakurai was thinking STF. Chica now trying to get the pin. Kick out again. Chica would love this opportunity again. There was a time she vied for the GHC Women's Championship against Koki. That title, I have no idea what's happening with that title right now because we know Koki's injured. Almost like a shin kick there. What a lariat there by Chica. Lariat there. I don't, that looked like shit. It looked like Chica was going to counter, but I think they meant for like a double gourd buster or something.
Double
That just looked bad.
sliding lariats, I think, there.
I think it was like a forearm by Miku, then yeah, a lariat by Sakurai, then the sniper kick. Kick out. Very weak kick out, but a kick out. If she hits this, it's going to be over. That's it. Because we know
Yep.
that's also been like an impact finish.
She kicked out.
Wow. Because I know
Telling
for a
you,
fact
dude,
she's
they're
one.
building up Chica to challenge for the title. Holy shit.
Because I know for a
Uh,
fact that's gotten wins because she got a pin off of it, and I said I hated that as a finish because it didn't feel like a finisher to me.
that's it. She
Wow.
tapped. Okay, never fucking mind. Jesus Christ.
How close were we to a TLD? Because I'm really surprised the bell just didn't fucking ring.
Oh my god.
That was pointless.
I hate it here.
I'm actually angrier that we watched that now in hindsight. Fucking
I
suck it
think we
all.
did kind of agree that any match where Sakurai is teaming with someone that we like and facing a team with, two people that we like, that we would watch them because of the possibility that we could get contenders for her out of those matches. And then we do this, and it's like, no, no, she's just going to be the fucking winner. Like, Rossi's like, clearly I haven't pushed her hard enough. I need to keep making her win even while she's champion. Fuck.
MARIGOLD's gonna be tested when they put the fucking world title on her.
I
Fuck.
swear to God, John, if that happens, it's the real test is going to be my will to continue watching their shit.
Going to admonish me, and then I really was gonna clap back like, now wait a minute, sir. Of
No,
all
no,
the
no.
shit I've said, do I really sound wrong to you? And no, you didn't go there at all, so I appreciate it. Oh, Rossi is just infatuated with her, and I hate it. like, I don't know. We'll have to see where Rhea Seto is after she gets more seasoning, but I hope you're this enthused about Rhea Seto because she is everything I think, Rossi would want Sakurai to be, especially in like the personality and charisma department. Like, I can already tell that she's got like buckets of charisma that she just needs to tap further into. But no, let's prioritize Sakurai. That's cool. I mean, it isn't, but fuck you.
I'm not cracking like an egg. You're cracking like an egg.
That we just rented out the whole fucking Denny. God. It's only because of my steadfast love for you that I know we're going to get through this because I'm not going to have you fall apart on me. I refuse to have that happen. We're going to keep it together. We're not going to let Sakurai beat us because more than resilience, you know what we have? We have fucking spite. Fuck Sakurai. About to give Kirby a whole new reason to be like, that was spiteful. Yeah, you're damn right.
I'm spiteful towards Rossi for pushing Sakurai.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't be saying this on an open live. You say that the Hat Man's a gooner because he just loves Sakurai that much and it's like a
Yeah.
physical thing. I'm like, God damn it, Kirby. What the fuck? I know nobody heard it because of Chris, but I squeed very despairingly into the microphone.
Despairingly.
I feel like I'm slowly losing my will to cope. Not necessarily to live, but to cope. I'm in the phase where I'll live, but I'll complain about it the whole time.
Oh my god.
But if that isn't even 2% relatable, I'm on the wrong planet. Main event time for us, because fuck Nane. Why are all the shitters in this company? You have talent. Oh shit. You bitch.
No.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't saying that to you.
I mean, it just fell out of nowhere, and that was the last thing. So what is the no about?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
God, we are falling apart. Jesus.
Maybe that was one of those dissociating things.
Your mind was wandering, and then it got back to like, I don't know, any number of things. Fucking pick one. And then you were just like, no. And I'm like, I'm right here. It's not in the room with you right now. You don't know that. Uh
What don't I know?
that it's not in the room with you right now. Because that was me just being like,
Oh,
after your no, just kind of being assuring. But I feel like it's just
yeah.
classic us to be like, well, you don't know that. Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't want to be aggro towards you.
Appreciate that, bud. I don't want to be aggro towards you either. We've got enough enemies as it is.
Yeah, the list of ops keeps growing. I feel like you had a really good reaction there, but Chris fucked everyone out of hearing it.
You know what? Turning Chris Paul for this. I said it does, dude. It does.
Oh. It's Yuzuki and Utami, one of many Utami dream teams in
Oh
MARIGOLD.
God, Utami's so cute today.
Oh my goodness, that was out of nowhere. Okay.
I just saw her and she makes my heart happy. Hey man, and not to be that kind of guy because we are very respectful here, so I'll put this in the classiest way possible. I saw photos from that Utami photo book. The sun was reduced to a withering candle.
I've heard
Absolutely
you use that
resplendent.
line before, mister. You're reusing your own product.
Hey, listen, when it's this fucking good, why not? Because unlike capitalist products, I actually consistently fucking deliver, and I haven't planned my obsolescence. All the stardust and atoms in our cosmos rejoiced when they came together to make this vision of humanity. God, impeccable isn't even the word.
Okay.
Tommy, we love you so fucking much.
Okay.
That's why when Abel's like, "Have you acknowledged your tribal chief today?" I'm like, "No, but I've acknowledged Utami every day." Because I mean, let's be real, bro. That family, I mean, it's doing well with with Jey Uso winning the Rumble, and I mean, they still got to deal with the Jimmy Uso problem, but that's whatever. But I
How do
mean,
you think they should?
Utami,
What's your proposal for how they should handle the Jimmy Uso problem?
I don't feel comfortable talking about that on an open line. I have I have many colorful solutions for the Jimmy
Would you
Uso
hire Tony
problem.
D? Would you hire Tony D and the family to take care of him that way?
Fuck yes.
Would you want him to sleep with the fishes? There's the bell.
Good call on the bell. And maybe,
Mabry?
maybe it's Maybelline.
Oh my goodness, it's true. Wow. Okay, that was too much into the mic.
Did I molest your ear?
I think. I mean, it's not just mine. We have listeners, you know.
Do we though? I feel like we have one person watching, unless your mom listens to us. She's very supportive of the show, so yeah, apologies there. I just got a little wound up.
Wow.
This is why I put crisp on though. It's for everybody's protection.
3.49. 2.92.
Tag there to Nagisa. He's just like, yeah, fucking her up. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Nagisa taunting Yuzuki and really by extension Utami by showing Yuzuki, hey, you want to tag out, you're still so far away. I mean, I love you, Nagisa, but that's pretty mean.
I think Nagisa likes being mean.
I understand. Fuck. Camel clutch. And the kick. Oh my god. Nagisa and Chiaki, former Twin Star Tag Champions. I don't blame you if you didn't know that because you blinked and you missed their title reign.
I did blink and I did miss their title reign, mostly because neither one of us watched any of their matches.
Guess what, bud? None of those facts stop you from being precious. And
Wow.
Chiaki there with a cheap shot to Utami. Very disrespectful to our world champion. I definitely have very strongly worded feelings about it.
I have good news for you, John.
What's that?
You're also precious.
Oh my god, thank fuck. Drop kick there by the super flyweight champion.
Super, super, super flyweight.
I will say this too, man. Like, while the Misa match wasn't a match of the year, you can definitely tell that Yuzuki is getting better with every match. Because,
Yeah.
like, she didn't mess up that moonsault this time. So, like, good shit. There by Nagisa. Oh, Utami, look at this. Utami taking on the two of them at the same time.
The whole time? The whole time.
Yes.
At the same time.
Nice elbow there. Both of them sandwiched in the corner now. Double drop kick. Got it. Oh my God, our world champion.
Yes.
When you just exude dominance, it's just who even has a right to oppose you? Fucking no one. That's who. Kick there by Utami. Codebreaker there by Chiaki. Boot there. We're going to situate Utami here. Going to set her up. Boot there. Forearm.
Nice.
Looking forward these two go. Let's not forget that the very first
Oh,
oh, what a shot. I think that was a closed fist.
it
Yeah, there was
sure
a closed
was.
fist.
Yeah,
Referee admonishing Nagisa. I was
and
gonna say Nagisa
deservedly.
did beat Utami in the Dream Star last year. I'd love to see Nagisa challenge for the world title. We know she already challenged Sakurai unsuccessfully. Archer rack drop. Nicely done by the champion.
Hell
Not as nicely done as your face, though.
yeah. Thank you.
Yusuke wanting a tag, got the tag.
She deserved the tag. She earned the tag, John. She earned the fucking tag.
Hey, no arguments from here. I mean, Yuzuki has really been stepping up. No wonder Utami likes tagging with her. Utami, again, was her corner woman on the February 7th show defending against Misa. So these two are really starting to connect as a team. And if they beat these two, I mean, you got to wonder if they would want to vie for the Twin Star Tag titles again, because I feel like they might have challenged for them once before. So, they would certainly want another opportunity if so. And if they haven't had one, I mean, they would certainly like to take a crack at them. So either way. Nice Northern Lights. Kick out by Nagisa. Can't count out Nagisa, though. She's very capable in that ring. Look at the Chiaki. Hey, I may not care for Chiaki, but I've always said that she is at her best in a tag team setting, and you see why there. She was able to restrain Yuzuki long enough for Nagisa to get that opening and get the superplex.
That was a nice superplex by Nagisa.
You see, I've never seen a superplex like that. The snap that she had on it coming down, that was crazy.
Samato in 2 kick out.
I thought she was going to go for the Masamune, which you brilliantly
Oh,
named her sniper kick.
yes.
Oh, what a cradle by the super flyweight champion. Kick out. He's slowly going to wear Yuzuki down. Kick out. Weak kick out, though.
Yep.
If Nagisa can stay on her, she's going to get this win for her team. Tag to Chiaki, actually. Going to leave Chiaki to do it. Kick out again. Leg drop. Kick out. Oh, Tommy coming in. Duck. Nice shot right to the back. Now Tommy and Yuzuki going to work together. Double drop kick. Oh, but now Nagisa tripping them both. I mean, I'm telling you, the way these two take care of each other, that's why I was so shocked that their reign was so brief. Because I don't know any other tag team in Marigold that really covers all of their bases with the consistency that Chiaki and Nagisa do. We got to remember, folks, that Chiaki and Yuzuki are legal. I only say that because I feel like the chaos is about to get upped a little bit here on the outside.
Oh boy, yeah, head first there. Tommy sent head first into the ring post.
Nagisa trying to send a message to the world champion. Meanwhile, Chiaki just sends Yuzuki into some chairs there. This match could have twin star implications. It could have world title implications because Nagisa again seems really zoned in on Utami, which seems again a bit backwards given that Sakurai has already beaten Nagisa. And oh, Chiaki and Nagisa sent into each other there.
Oh my goodness.
This could be what Utami and Yuzuki were hoping for. An opening now to get back into this thing. Yuzuki could be thinking crossbody on the outside. Nice crossbody there.
$15. 17
Chiaki now back in the ring.
with Yuzuki.
Yes.
Yuzuki's the one that got her back in the ring, to be fair.
Yes. Yuzuki.
Ah, wow.
Nice drop kick.
She's trying to channel Poi with that drop kick, man. I'm telling you, Poi and Suddy.
I have no problem with Joshi learning and helping one another, even across promotions. Judo throw. Double Irish whip. Double spear. Chiaki taking out both Utami and Yuzuki. Chiaki now favoring her midsection a little bit after that spear. Gonna try and pick up Yuzuki. I don't think Chiaki meets the weight class for super flyweight, right?
She probably does. Let me look.
Claw slam. Claw slam.
Yeah, she does.
Oh.
Just barely. Oh wait, no. You know what? I'm thinking about the weight limit is 55 kilos, right?
Yes.
Then she does not.
Double kicks there.
She's 60 kilos according to Wikipedia.
It'd be amazing if she like had a whole Matt Hardy angle where she tries to cut weight just to qualify for the title.
She's also apparently 30 fucking years old. I did not know that Chiaki was that old already. God damn.
I didn't either. And no. Yuzuki and Utami avoiding. What a super kick by Yuzuki to Chiaki, who again are legal. That's why I'm paying more attention to them. But Utami taking care of Nagisa. Spin kick there right to the face. Yuzuki measuring. Another big super kick to the face.
It was big, all right.
Kick out. Gotta give referee credit. I think the referee wanted to make sure he was in absolute perfect position to see both of Chiaki's shoulders on the canvas.
I just got called a goof by my own mother.
I wasn't very nice.
I know. You should tell her.
Now, we should all be tender with each other in this time. We're all goofs on the inside.
She doesn't have her headphones on.
Oh, well, then that was all pointless.
She's neglecting us, John.
I do feel my trauma bubbling up. Straight
That
jacket
makes
suplex.
two of us.
Trying to maintain. She couldn't maintain the bridge. She got it anyway. Hey, bit of an awkward pin, but it got the job done. Yuzuki and Utami victorious.
Ooh, Tomzuki.
I'll tell you, when Utami talks about wanting to take people in Marigold under her wing, Yuzuki might be
Yeah.
her first real prospect, I'll tell you.
Koki was her first prospect.
Well, now Yuzuki is 1B because Koki's going to be out for a while, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
All right, folks. Well, that was Marigold. Thank you so much for joining
Oh
us.
my goodness, you're so fucking right. That was Muddy Gold. How'd you know?
Well, because you and I were very clear that it was 4 matches today, and even I can do that rudimentary math. So,
How dare you use math? You've got real nerve after everything you put Peter through last night, sir.
oh, believe me, I hate myself. I hope somebody Uncle Bens me when I go outside the house.
Dude, do you hear the level of pop that got out of my mom? Jesus.
I did, and that made it all worth it. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Please leave a like as you file out, subscribe, click the bell icon for notifications, so don't miss any of that Twit Wow goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Blue Sky and Twitch because we are the best wrestling podcast in all the IWC. We will see you Saturday for In Review at 10:30. If you're a Discord member, you feel free to convene Friday for SmackDown. That, of course, happening at 8. But yeah, as far as just the content goes, Saturday at 10:30 for In Review, and that rounds out our week. So until then, guys, be good to yourselves and each other. Tune in and peace out.